Hi, and welcome to day 3 of your 5-day challenge. I know you might ask, like, why do I have to do this? Why am I doing this again? I know that it can happen, and I know that you're wondering where this goes, where this leads to. Well, in short, this leads to a higher vibrational frequency that you are going to embody, that you are already starting to embody now, easily and effortlessly. You know why? Because you're doing all the tasking that is given to you, and all the challenge that you signed up for is for your benefit. So, and you know that, and you want to create that change in your life. So I encourage you to keep on going and keep on focusing forward. So today's challenge is about negative self-talk, and it goes along the way of the previous days. Yet this one is very, very powerful, because 95% of your thoughts, and not just yours, but everybody's thoughts in this world, okay, everyone, is driven by the unconscious mind. Now, this, on its own, it's a great information, and that's good. But what does the unconscious mind do? The unconscious mind, the prime directives of the unconscious mind is, number one, to store information and organize the information, whatever it experiences. Now, millions of bits and pieces come to us as information from ever since we were born, and even before, which I'm not going to get into now. And it is stored in the unconscious mind. Now, when that happens, those things can be traumatic experiences or significant emotional events that are kind of suppressed because the unconscious mind suppresses them. So these things come to surface when we going forward to digging deep so that we can resolve them. So the unconscious mind brings them up for resolution. But until that happens, the unconscious mind runs the body. And the unconscious mind, as it runs the body, it runs it based on those experiences, and however it stored it and suppressed it so that we can survive and live our lives even despite of all those negative experiences in our past. So when that happens, our actions are based on those thought processes, those thought patterns that the unconscious mind kind of told itself to say or do based on those experiences. Okay, so if the parents told us that you're gonna be this or you're gonna be like that when you grow up, or you're going to just you're not gonna measure up to that, or something like really negative. When we are children, we are literally in hypnosis because the children's brain wavelengths are on a theta level, so they really soak everything in and they take it personal, because that's another prime directive of the unconscious mind. So long story short, it's kind of dangerous what the unconscious mind can do, but we can fix it. That is the good news, and we are fixing it now, and we are on a path of fixing it. So catch yourself. My challenge for you today is to catch yourself. Catch yourself when you have a negative thought that came to surface and you became aware of it. So the way to do it is to become more aware of it. Okay, so I'd like you to really challenge you to focus on your thoughts today, and then the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day, and so on and so forth. Okay, your challenge right now, today, for now, is to really catch yourself when you are feeling funky or some negative thought pattern came to surface, and immediately replace it with a positive affirmation, either from yesterday or write a brand new one. So I like you to do this every single time this happens. Now, 95% of the time, people are unaware of their thought patterns, whether they're worrying about the past, what they could have done better, what they should have done better, what they needed to get done better, but they didn't, or what they didn't achieve, and all that stuff. The list can go on. Or about the future, whether what's going to happen, how is it going to go, and the fear kicks in, and the self-doubt comes in, and then all those things can come to surface, blah, 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 and stop it. Okay, you gotta stop it. Be aware of your thoughts. And when you become aware of your thoughts, this takes practice, because it's like a muscle. You have to practice, you have to exercise. And it's like going to the gym. You don't go to the gym and all of a sudden you are, let's say if you want to be a bodybuilder, you build a bodybuilder body, you don't all of a sudden look like a bodybuilder. You got to build up to it, and you got to practice. You have to go down and do it. So the same way here, you need to have a laser focus on being aware of your thoughts and fix it immediately. Kill it with kindness, I say. You know, just kill that negative thought with kindness. Shower it with love and say, I got you. I know that I thought about this, but delete, delete, delete. My unconscious mind can delete and completely be free of this now. And because I am in a positive affirmation, okay? So I'd like you to go for it. I'd like you to try and not try, delete that, do it. And that was a good one. It's a good example, so that's why I brought it up. And so you need to focus on doing instead of trying. Doing is everything. Taking action, being aware, getting your mind into the right wavelength. Because when that happens, everything starts to shift and your vibrational frequency heightens. And when your vibrational frequency heightens, then you become a whole new being, because your physiology changes. All of a sudden, the wrinkles in your eyes go away, or your forehead, the stress lines go away. And this is kind of like, it's actually really physically happens. It's been measured, it's been science caught up to this. Your thoughts create the reality. So you need to focus on it now. So take the challenge, do it now, and do it from now on every single day. All right, I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you tomorrow, bright and early. Have a good day.